कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Sai Ram and Namaste to all my fellow spiritual aspirants. I'm indeed very, very happy today. So very happy, and I send you all my love. Though I can't see any of you, I can feel the vibrations of your love all around. Today we are gathered here on a Gita Samarpanam. 6 months ago, 100 women gathered together and decided that we would like to do a tribute to Swami on Women's Day. And we decided that we would study the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita. And we were very fortunate to have Girija Menon. Girija, who with her patience and her diligence and endurance and encouragement, she encouraged hundreds of us beginners and taught us the elements of chanting and the meaning. She was an excellent teacher in that Gita as Girija, as a 2-year-old, sat on the laps of her grand uncle Swami Chinmayananda and memorized the first verses of the shloka. So we were not short of a good teacher at all. 2020 has been a bad year for the world. So many of us could not see our kith and kin. We could not go out. We were trapped in our homes. We could not breathe the sweet air of nature, which we had taken so much for granted. But during that forlorn years, Swami and Krishna came into our lives through the chanting of the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12. We learned to chant, and here I want to pay great tribute to the 100 sisters who joined in this venture. Their devotion was unspeakable, and as we chanted, we learned that nothing was to be afraid, and there was a bright soul of peace at the end of the channel. And there was an imperishable divinity that all of us discovered within us. And that divinity was shared by all of us. In the twilight years of my life, I was very lucky to be exposed to chapter 12, the path of devotion. And I give great deal of thanks to my fellow sisters. I have been spreading the education in human values. I have to set up the Satya Sai school, but nothing was greater to me than when I was made the Vanita coordinator, because I realized there was so much of potential in the women, and they were a rich repository of knowledge. And today, as we present this, we realize that the Bhagavad Gita that came into being 5,000 years ago, a dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna. It was not kept in libraries or in air-conditioned reading rooms. They were not published by great professors and lecturers in lecture halls. They were taught to everybody on the laps of the grandmothers. Grandmothers kept their grandchildren on the laps and taught them the stories of the Mahabharata. They taught them about the valor of Krishna. They taught them about the cunningness of Shakuni and the great empathy of the Lord himself. So today again, 100 sisters here have taken on the job of disseminating the spirit of the Gita. We have all the while realized how Baba Bhagwan himself wanted women to be the undying forces in the teaching of spirituality. And as we gather today here, and as we chant in chorus, the chorus recitation of the shlokas will make our forefathers shower their blessings on us and our future generation to reap the seeds that we have planted. as each time I chanted Mukam Karoti Vachalam, I realized how with His grace anything was possible. The lame can jump mountains. The dumb could speak so proficiently. All we needed was His grace. And as we repeated Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam, we also realized that there was love in all the transient, intransient beings. The more we chanted, the more our souls were filled with spirituality and came oozing out of our pores. And all our negative qualities gradually died down, only for positive qualities to emerge. And for this, we are so thankful to all my dear sisters who gave us the support and joined together in the chanting. We shall now make it the beginning of mastering the Bhagavad Gita. Thanks to Girija Menon as well. Now, in conclusion, Mahatma Gandhi always depended on the Gita for his solution and for his strength. And today, in tribute to the Mahatma, we shall conclude with a rendition of his favorite bhajan, Vaishnava Janato. Thank you and Sai Ram. Vaishnava Janato.
वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे, वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे, पीड़ पराई जाने रे, वैष्णव जन तो तेरे पीड़ पराई जाने रे, पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए, पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए, मन अभिमान ना आने रे, वैष्णव जन तो तेरे रे कही। सकल लोक मां सहुणे वंदे, निंदा न करे कीणी रे, वाच काछ मन निश्चल धन धन जननी तेरी रे, समदृष्टि ने तृष्णा त्यागी, पर स्त्री जीने मात रे, जिह्वा थकी असत्य न बोले, पर धन नव झाले हाथ रे, वैष्णव जन तो तेरे रे कही। मोह माया व्यापी नहीं जेने, मोह माया व्यापी नहीं अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ददामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतः श्रेमे युक्ततमामताः ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् संनियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम् सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति माम् एव
Sai Ram. With utmost gratitude, happiness and joy, we humbly offer this prayer at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Thank you, dear Auntie Jagadeva, for those inspiring words. Dear listeners, for your information, Auntie Jagadeva and her entire team of Sai Mahilas have produced many dance dramas before, namely Andal, Bhaktamira, Sitayanam and Yashodhara of Kapilavastu in the last 10 years. And this year, year 2020, saw us all sitting at home. And what better way to dedicate an offering than to chant the song of the Lord. And so here we have just completed our dedication to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Inspired by Auntie, we, the Sai Mahilas, have taken upon this divine project of learning to study and chant the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, namely Bhakti Yoga. Let me remind you that the groups of sisters who have just chanted are from different parts of Malaysia, and everyone entirely learned to chant through the Zoom classes that we have had. In fact, many of the sisters who have just chanted are in fact chanting even a single verse of Bhagavad Gita for the very first time in their lives. It is their determination and dedication that made this possible through all the difficult times that we have had this year. We firmly believe that when you take the first step with full faith, God comes 100 steps to help you. Some of you may ask, why only 4 verses of the Gita Dhyanam was chanted here? The first verse we chose refers to Bhagavad Gita as Mother Gita, the divine Amba who tolerates her children's little mistakes. The second verse we chose, Sarvopanishadodgavo, gives us the essence of Bhagavad Gita as the cream of the Upanishads. The third verse we chose is our prayer to Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. And the fourth verse we chose, Mukam Karoti Vachalam, gives us the courage and the confidence to venture into something new we firmly believe in with the grace of God. And once again, dear Auntie Jagadeva, thank you for the inspiration, the encouragement and the enthusiasm which has been the foundation for this very humble effort. Thank you, Auntie, and thank you, Preeta Prasad, for that lovely song. Dear listeners, hope you have a heart to forgive us for the little mistakes that we may have had. Swami, thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.